Welcome to Game Week 17 of the Fish Sports Marble Race Premier League. 10 massive games for you again this week. We've got Aston Villa versus Manchester City, Brentford versus Nottingham Forest, Ipswich Town versus Newcastle, West Ham versus Brighton, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal, Everton versus Chelsea, Fulham versus Southampton, Leicester versus Wolves, Man United versus Bournemouth, and Tottenham versus Liverpool. This last week we had Aston Villa leading the way, 2 points clear of Liverpool, a further point ahead of Chelsea, and 5 points clear of Arsenal. While at the bottom, it was Bournemouth who were now 6 points clear of the, 6 points adrift of the safety zone, with Ipswich 2 points better off than them, and Southampton in that last relegation spot on 14 points, 3 points adrift of the safety zone themselves. Anyway, without further ado, let's crack on with Game Week 17. Game 1 of Match Week 17 sees Aston Villa at home versus Man City. Aston Villa currently 2 points ahead at the top of the table, ahead of Liverpool. Man City currently sitting in 8th place, 10 points adrift of Aston Villa. All too familiar for real life. This is Man City right now, way adrift at the top of the league in real life. Weirdly, this is following suit completely by chance, which is very odd indeed. Villa obviously not doing quite as well as this themselves, but I believe they are actually, I think they're above or very close to Man City in real life as well anyway at the moment. But can Man City get themselves a win in what I believe is going to be the final game before Christmas? I think I'm right in saying that anyway. Can they get themselves up towards the top 5? A win here could get them in the top 5 depending on other results this week. Probably unlikely, but they need to win this one first to even do that. A loss here would probably kill their chances of a title, but they've got an early goal. Can we get... Oh my god, they're pummeling their way through this course now. Oh no. Man City are going to screw up again, or are they? Can they squeak one through? No, they've cost themselves points again, but at least it was against Villa this time. This one finishes Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 1. Match 2 of Game Week 17 sees Brentford at home to Nottingham Forest. Brentford sitting mid-table at the moment, 9th place for them, 24 points from their 16 games. Forest have dropped a little bit recently. They are currently 6 places off the bottom, 18 points from their 16 games, 4 points clear at the moment of the relegation zone, but they... excuse me, have got a good chance here of getting a win. The fact they've got 4 marbles ahead already looks quite promising. Can they get down this course and get this one done and pull themselves a bit clear of the relegation zone ahead of, well, before Christmas? The last game before Christmas, like I said, I'm pretty sure these are the last set of fixtures before Christmas. Then it's chaos after Christmas, 3 very close weeks back to back. Going to be tough work for me. Anyway, Forest have got the opening goal there. They've got 2. This is looking good for an away win, bar 2 very late goals back here for Brentford. It's 3-0. It's 4-0. It's 4-1. Hell of a win here for Forest. This one finishes Brentford 1, Nottingham Forest 4. Match 3 of Game Week 17 sees second bottom Ipswich Town against out of form Newcastle United. They got a win last week, I think, Newcastle. I think I'm right in saying that one. But they are really struggling this season. They are only 3 points off the bottom 3, Newcastle. A 9-marble team. Awful form for them. In fact, Man United, another 9-marble team, only 1 place above them, also very much struggling at the bottom. They need to win in Newcastle because this season has been pretty dire for them so far. Can they get one across the line? We know how dodgy this course is when one person gets ahead early. Oh no! One team, I should say. And Ipswich have got 2 across the line here. This is not good for Newcastle. If Ipswich was to win this one, they would go within 1 point of the safety zone and also be within 1 point of Newcastle, which for Newcastle, again, 9 marbles versus Ipswich's 6 would be an absolute shocker. But so far, Ipswich not getting through. If they get through here, this is going to be a real problem for Newcastle. Where are the Newcastle marbles? They're nowhere to be seen. Right, one's there now. They need to clear this quickly. Newcastle are in trouble here. They need to get one across the line. They can't. They need one across the line. They cannot find the green zone. Ipswich are across. Newcastle could be in real trouble after this game. They just cannot find the green zones at all. Can they get a late one? Can they cross the line? They can't. They will not find the goal. I don't think that one crossed the line. We'll VAR check it, but I believe this one finishes Ipswich Town 1, Newcastle United 0. An absolute shocker yet again for Newcastle United. Match 4 of Game Week 17 sees West Ham at home to Brighton. West Ham, a win here would push them crazily up to like 12th or 13th spot because the bottom half of the table is so close right now. They desperately need a win. A defeat here could potentially see them in the bottom 3 should Southampton win their game later on this game week against Fulham. But Brighton doing pretty well themselves at the top of the league right now. Certainly for them, 25 points from their 16 games. A win here would at least temporarily put them back in the top 5. They've been in and amongst the top 5, top 6 the whole of the first part of the season. A win here would kind of consolidate that going into the Christmas period. Is that one going to make it across? No. Who's coming down next? Brighton marbles galore here. There's one West Ham marble coming down. This would be a surprise if West Ham won purely based on their kind of previous form. But this West Ham marble is going to cross the line. Can we get an upset here? Where are the rest of the Brighton marbles? Here comes one with some pace. There's an equaliser to be had. Will there be a winner? There's loads of West Ham marbles coming down. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There was at least 2. This is either 3-1 or 4-1. Well, VAR check this one. But West Ham go into Christmas with a win either way. VAR confirms the marble did indeed cross the line in time. Therefore, this one finishes West Ham 4, Brighton 1. Match 5 of Game Week 17 sees Crystal Palace against Arsenal. Palace have moved themselves a bit away from the bottom. Wow, a bit away from the bottom 3 in recent weeks. Arsenal look like they're going to start all gunners blazing, maybe I should say there. But Palace have got a couple of theirs back in the group there. Anyway, Arsenal, top of the league, currently after Villa's point earlier on this week, are 6 points adrift of top spot. A win here would put them within 3 points going into the Christmas break. Can they get a win here against about 14th, I think 14th placed Palace? Can Palace push themselves up as high as about 12th, I believe, with a win here? At least at present, obviously still some games to be played. Palace with an early goal, an immediate equaliser from Arsenal. Arsenal cannot afford to drop points here again against a lower placed and a lower marbles team. They keep doing it. Can they get one across the line? No, that's not going to make it. More points dropped for Arsenal against inferior opposition. This one finishes Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 1. Match 6 of Game Week 17 sees Everton at home to Chelsea. Everton's form of recent times has been pretty poor. Chelsea, very good. Only lost 1 all season, but they're the draw specialists. Drawn 7 games. The most games of anyone, except for Man City and Leicester, have also drawn 7 games. Chelsea dominating this opening stages here. They're 4 marbles down before any Everton marbles are down, giving themselves a good chance of victory. They win this one, they can go within 1 point of Villa with a superior goal difference, which for now is irrelevant, but by the end of the season might not be. Can they get one across the line? We know the bottom of this course is a little bit of a gamble. Can they get one over? This one's not going to make it. This other one here's got a bit of momentum. Can he hop over? No! He can't. This one surely is going to make it. No, again! This one surely. There we go. First one there for Chelsea. Everton have got straight in with their first one. This is a disaster if Chelsea cock this one up. Come on, Chelsea. Don't lose to Everton. No, boys. They've messed this one up, Barron. Oh, Chelsea got one over the line there. And another one. Thank God for that one. This finishes Everton 1, Chelsea 3. And Chelsea go within 1 point for now. Match 7 of Game Week 17 sees Fulham versus Southampton. Fulham up in 5th place right now, having an almighty season as a 7 marble team. Can only stay as high as 5th with a win, but they could sort of like their 5th spot going into the Christmas break if they could win this one. Southampton, at the moment, 2nd bottom, 3 points clear of Bournemouth, who are bottom right now. Defeat here and a Bournemouth win against Man United later on in this game week could see Southampton bottom at Christmas, much like their real-life counterparts. But there's a long way to go yet, and who knows, they could still get themselves a win here possibly. 2 Fulham marbles, 1 Southampton at this bottom part of the course. Who gets lucky? That Southampton marble had a bit of momentum, it looks like it's died off now. Yep. And now it's gamble time, guys. Who will get the first one across? That Southampton marble, surely this time. No, Fulham make it across. Who else will join that marble? That's the question. There's one there for Southampton. Will there be any more coming across? There's a few coming down. Doesn't look like any of these are going to make it, though. They aren't. And this one finishes Fulham 1, Southampton 1. Match 8 of Game Week 8 sees Leicester City at home to Wolves. Leicester currently sitting about 14th in the league, at present, after the game's already played this week. Wolves sitting in 6th. They could move into the top 5 if they can win this one. They should, based on a number of marbles. They've got a 1 marble advantage, but just 1 marble advantage this course is not a great deal. We know you need a lot of luck to get on this part of the course. Leicester doing reasonably well. No, maybe not. Talked it out for him. This one's got some decent momentum, and he'd made it. An early breakthrough here could be the difference. We've seen a few in this course get down and be the only ones to complete it if they get away early, and there's no other marbles on the screen just yet. There's another Wolves one. This is not looking good for Leicester before Christmas. Could we see a 1-0 win here? If this marble gets straight through, it's unlikely another one will make it. Will it get a clean run? No, it's hitting reds all over the place. They cannot finish their chances. 3 chances to get through. Right now they're through. 2 greens. Can they make the third one? They can! It's just a case of whether Leicester can get down the course quick enough. It's 2-0 Wolves. This is not looking good for Leicester. Wolves have got 1 back. Have they got any anywhere near? No. Wow, the rest are miles back. This one finishes Leicester 1, Wolves 2. Wolves move into the Christmas break in 5th. Match 9 of Game Week 17 sees Man United at home to Bournemouth. You wouldn't have thought this would be a relegation battle, at least for one of these teams, but it is. Man United are currently, with just 1 more game left to play this week, 5th bottom in the league. They're only 2 places outside the relegation zone, and they are only 2 points outside the relegation zone. Bournemouth currently rock bottom. They are 4 points adrift to Southampton. It's been an awful season for them so far. Plenty of time to turn it around, but Man United, awful. Them and Newcastle sitting currently 1 and 2 places outside the relegation zone. Awful for them. They've surely got to get a win here. Excuse me, a win would take them up quite a few places, to be fair. They would jump up the table a good 5 or 6 places with victory. But defeat here moving into the Christmas break, just 2 points off the relegation zone would be quite atrocious. They've got a lot of marbles here behind this Bournemouth marble, but if this one gets down first go, it didn't. Yeah, if this one manages to get down quickly, it could still be a problem for Man United, but they're not managing it. They're not again finishing the chances. They're through now. Could this be a horror show for United? They've got an equaliser. There's quite a lot of marbles still coming. There may be some late drama in this one still. Yeah, this 2-1 Man United. It's going to finish 2-1 Man United. This one does indeed finish. Man United 2, Bournemouth 1. Bournemouth end the first half of the season, or at least pre-Christmas break, bottom. Man United move up to about 14th or 15th. Match 10 of game week 17 is a big one. It's Tottenham versus Liverpool. It's a big one for both teams for completely different reasons. Tottenham are currently only 3 points out of the relegation zone. One of the 3 9-marble teams, along with Newcastle and Man United, who had an awful first half of the season here. And a win here would climb them up quite a few places, up to about 12th. But a defeat here would leave them 3 points off the relegation zone going into the Christmas break, which would be a shocker. Liverpool, a win here would put them joint top. If they were to win this by 3 goals or more, they would indeed go top of the league at Christmas. Will it happen? We'll see. A lot of Spurs balls coming through. We know Spurs in real life tend to step up against the better teams, weirdly. And they've got 4 marbles down here before any Liverpool marbles are even present. If they can't finish this off again, then that's going to be a disaster for them. Can they get through here and actually finish off? They can! Will this be another weird Spurs result where they manage to beat a top team, or they yet again throw points away? Oh no, they're going to do it again. No, they're not. They've got a late winner. Is there time for this one? There isn't. A shocker here as this one finishes. Tottenham 2, Liverpool 1, and Tottenham actually managed to win a game finally in the Marble Race Premier League. So at the end of game week 17, it's Villa still leading the way, a point clear of Chelsea in second, 3 points clear of Liverpool in third, and 5 points clear of Arsenal in fourth. At the bottom of the table, Newcastle sitting in 17th place, just outside the relegation zone. Awful for a 9-marble team. Below them, just 1 point below them, Ipswich Town on 16 points, then Southampton on 15 points, while Bournemouth are now 6 points drifted to the safe zone, sitting on just 11 points at the bottom. If you've enjoyed this one, guys, please make sure you smash like on this video for me. Please make sure you smash subscribe to follow this through the rest of the season. There's obviously a lot of game weeks left going right through till May next year, and if you could do me a massive favour, please support the shorts videos that will appear individually for each individual game as part of this as well. That'd be amazing if you could do that. And until next time, guys, thanks ever so much for watching this one, and I'll see you very soon for game week 18. Cheers all, bye!